we're the pride of the land. Oh, we're Geordies, and you didn't understand. And if I could be born again in any place or time, I'd choose to live in Newcastle by the River Tyne.
It's time for another episode of the PES 5 Newcastle Master League series. Here we go, guys. We are second in the league. We need to start winning games again. We need to start playing better. We're not scoring goals. You know the score. The score has generally been 1-0. And not 1-0 to me, from what I can remember. So we've got Sunderland in the cup in this episode. I'll play 2 full matches, maybe 3. See how my mood is by the end of the second game. But yeah, I am thinking 3. Okay, let's get these kits sorted. So bear with me, guys. Do bear with me. Rangers at home in the league. These generally frustrate me, Rangers. Okay. Let's have a look here. So 4-3-3 this season for the rest of the season. I'm not going to mess around with formations anymore. We've experimented in the previous episode. We've tried 3 or 4 different systems. And I'm always most comfortable in 4-3-3. I'm going to stick with it. We've got the players for it. Let's just do it. Big shout out to Lewis, one of the admins here at the channel, who said, Mike, you're the champions of Europe. Just go crazy. Go and get Messi. Because it's a very young Leo Messi in this. Something to consider, isn't it, guys? Something to consider. Food for thought, that. Anyway, would Messi go to Newcastle? I guess if you offered him enough money and you were European champions, he'd think about it, wouldn't he? Anyway, as always, I will consult all of you when it comes to transfers. We're nowhere near the window yet, so let's just concentrate on this big squad that we've got now and start winning games again. Feeling a bit more optimistic today. I don't know why. The sun's shining. Just come back from a really long walk. Had a beautiful butter chicken with some pilau rice and some spinach for my tea. Some useless information for you. And we are go. Here we go. Dos Santos then. And like I said, we need to score goals. Our defence is okay. We don't concede many, but we just don't score. It's got to change. We've got the players. And speaking of which, here is the main man, Fernando Torres, who does score most of our goals, which is fine. That's what he's paid to do. But we need other players scoring them as well. Carrick will whip in a corner, defended by Rangers. Is Diego Capel. And that is the start that we needed. And Diego Capel, on his weaker foot there, on his right foot, needed a goal. I was saying in the previous episode that he doesn't score enough for us. And this is a brilliant start. It's a lovely goal. Don't know what was happening there, but like I say, weaker foot. Just places it. Just places it. That's all he needs to do. He does fall over onto his backside, gets back up and says, oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, gets back up and slots it. Arnie slot. 1-0 to the Newcastle. 1-0 to the Magpies. Is Namucci out to Malcolm here, the right back for Rangers today. Right, what's on? What's on? You're on. I think he is onside. Is Diego Capel. Right, think about this. Dos Santos is on. Ah! That's brilliant from Leighton Baines. What a player. What a signing he's been. I know I always say it. Right, he's offside up there. Come on, Diego. Get onside, mate. Carrick. All the play on this left-hand side at the moment. Rangers' right-hand side. We haven't seen the likes of Robin yet. We don't need to yet. Ivan Torres! And that's why we don't need to see Robin. Emre. But speaking of Robin, he'll need a goal in this episode. He's settled in now. He needs a goal. He's playing in his favourite position. The right wing, high up the pitch, where he can cut in onto his wand of a left foot. It's time to deliver. Even if he doesn't get a goal for us this episode, he's got to assist. He's got to be setting players up. He's got to look good. Otherwise, we'll start wondering if we've got another Martins on our hands. And if you don't know what I mean by that, well, Martin's as flattered to deceive, and that's being nice since we bought him last, maybe the season before last. He's still at the club because we couldn't get rid of him. No one wanted him. He's on big wages. Here's Diego Capel. Emre. That's very similar to Diego Capel's goal. It's 2-0. On his weaker foot. Just slots it. Kind of slots it. There's a bit of power there as well. Places it is the word, isn't it? Places. 2-0 to the Newcastle. 2-0 to the champions of Europe. Beautiful stuff. So, as we saw at the top of the video, we are second in the league. But it's a win and a loss away from being top. Or rather, I haven't worded that well. Basically, if Chelsea lose and we win, then we are back top. So, there's a long season left, Sirigu. So, Sirigu's been playing a lot lately because his form is generally very good. He's always on red form arrow. Whereas the Kellenberg, as much as I love him, isn't. So, yeah, whoever's in form plays. And I like having two good goalkeepers fighting for that #1 spot. But 2-0, 22 minutes gone. Usually it takes me 88 minutes to score a goal in this. But PES 5 on 6-star difficulty, you could be 3-0 up in the first 20 minutes, and you never know. You never know what the CPU will do, because they will come out to me now, and they will start attacking. I assume they will anyway. It's Rangers. They are one of the favourites to drop back down into Division 2. They got some decent players. Buffel, I think I liked him. But ultimately, like I said earlier, we got to win this. We got to win this game. Oh, is someone Sasaki? I don't remember Sasaki. Have they got decent players? I'm just being nice. Have they? You guys be the judge of that. So keep an eye on Rangers players for me. And we'll see. We'll see who's good and who's not. Malcolm in the middle, or Malcolm at right back in this case. Emre. Come on, let's get another. It's a penal. I was just saying, let's get another goal. Come on, let's rack up a scoreline here. Definitely a penalty. Bundled to the floor. Torres. Oh my God. I've just blasted it. I thought I'll go straight down the middle for a change. I never do that, but way too much power. Look at the keeper watching it go over. I love this game. Half hour gone and still 2-0. Fernando Tesco's doesn't score his penalty. Diego Capel. Torres. It was an opportunity there. 3-0 up in the half time. 3-0 up in the first half. Potentially could score 4 in the first half. When was the last time I'd done that on PES 5? Because I don't remember. Been that long. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I've never done it. Anyway, Maxi Pereira, Robin. Is this the first time he's touched the ball, Robin? Look at the space for him. Robin! He's done well there. He has done well there. Wow. A substitution from Rangers. It's not even half time. Love this game. Right. Oh, what a peach of a cross that was. Torres! Now, their keeper is keeping the scoreline down. This should be 4-5-0 now. But nearly, there's nowhere. Oh, guys. That's a peach! Right, who's on peach watch? Because that's the second time I just said it. It's boy. Nah, their team's crap. I was being nice. It's crap. Emre. Malcolm was Brazilian, I want to say. Am I right in saying that? Diego Capel. Diego Capel, man of the match in this first half. He's been absolutely wonderful. Let's do this. Oh! I thought I might have sneaked that in. Baines is definitely coming closer with the free kicks than Emre ever does. So he can stay on free kick duty. I like him. It's all been up here, isn't it? Rangers right-hand side of the pitch. Our left. It's all been up here. Ray. I remember Ray. Wasn't he at Wolves as well, I want to say? And didn't he captain Rangers for a bit? I don't know. I remember him. He was crap. He's better than I could ever be, put it that way. Hemdani, I remember him as well. I'm sure he played in the Premier League. Yeah, they're poor. This Rangers side, they'll go down, I reckon. I don't know who's at the bottom of the... What's going on there? Oh my days. What happened? Does Boomsong... No, Boomsong's not even near it. It's Vermaelen and Bainesy having a bit of trouble with each other there. Get away with it. Maxi Pereira. Dos Santos is Robin. Oh, right. Boomsong. Boomsong's at it now. What's the centre-backs doing? Come on now, lads. Focus. Stay focused. I want 3, 4, 5-0 here. I don't want this to finish 2-0 when we've been so dominant. It will annoy me. Because it'll mean we're sliding back into old habits. Let's be clinical. It's Boyd. No, it's Bufel, sorry. They're definitely more aggressive and they're definitely pressing us more in their second half. Change of tactics from the Rangers manager. But like I was getting at earlier, I don't know who's down the bottom of the league. I'm just assuming Rangers will be down there somewhere. And don't go anywhere because the match following this, in this episode, will be Sunderland, I want to say, first legs away in the FA Cup. Robin gets fouled. Still Robin. I'm trying to get him onto his left, but sometimes I overplay, and that was a good example of it there. That's a good foul to make. Oh boy. Is he injured? Nah, he's getting back up. He's alright. I'll think about subs. Oh, I'll think about subs in about 10 minutes, I think. Usually I make them just around the hour mark, but we're playing well. I don't want to spoil this rhythm. Ref! Robin flies into the air there. He's not happy, is he? Old Robin. He still hasn't found a house in Newcastle, which is... Oh, I tried a shot, which is worrying for him because he's still house sharing with a couple of the players. He's in bunk beds with Babiaro. He's on top bunk though, so he's happier now. He was on bottom. Anyways, Malcolm. But Frey Bentos has had a word with Robin. He said, look, you... Oh, hold that thought. You got to buy a house, mate. You're the highest earner at the club. Just go and buy a house now. Stop being so picky. There's a nice little 2-bedroom going, apparently, in... I'm trying to think of a place in Newcastle, but I can't. I've never been there. I don't know. I've been northeast. I've been up the northeast to visit my brother-in-law many years ago when he was living in Cumbria. Lovely part of the world, actually. Took about 4 days to get there. And I think that's just past Newcastle. I think that's the last English city, I want to say, or location before you get into Scotland. I'm not entirely sure. But like I say, never been to Newcastle from what I can remember in my life. Oh, what a ball across that was. And like I said earlier, it's time, around 70 minutes, to ring the changes. We've been good in this game. We have been good. I'm annoyed we haven't got a third or a fourth or a fifth goal here. Because it started to look like it was going to be one of those types of football matches. But with that said, that is how realistic I always used to find these old PES games. Because you can watch a match on TV and it gets off to an electric start, doesn't it? And it's like, oh, it's 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. You think, here we go. Then a team will make some changes, their manager will sort it out, and then it ends 2-0. So you didn't really get that with the early FIFA on PS2 games. If you're 2-0 up in 10 minutes, it will generally end 10-0. And I'm not being hard on FIFA again. It always feels like I am. But I'm on about PS2 era FIFAs. And it was like that. I don't think the AI was very good. So, we do have an opportunity to go for goal. I'm going to go for Fernandinho. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got 83 shot power. I prefer the right footer in this position, of course. Oh! That was never going to trouble the keeper, though. Ultimately, not enough power on it. Right, just over 10 minutes left then. Come on, lads. Rangers definitely playing better. It's got to be said. He's offside, is he? It doesn't matter anyway. I don't think he was offside. Oh, what's that? Right, Buffel. It seems like Buffel is on the ball all the time for Rangers. Oh, Leighton Baines, left back of the year, I was just going to say. Do you get a left back of the year? Oh, we should get to that. We should... Martins. Oh, what's the touch? Oh, he's done well. Torres. Ah! The elusive third goal. It's not going to happen. I think we have got 3 points now, though. Martins with a whippy. Diego Capel. Oh! He is man of the match now. I never score off corners, or very rarely, and I thought, let's go deep for a change. I love this goal. And we've definitely got 3 points now. Never in doubt. And guys, what a great start to this episode. It's been a while since we've played some free-flowing football. I mean, I'm just comfortable. I'm like a broken record, I know, but I'm just comfortable in 4-3-3, as is Dave. When Dave and I play co-op, it's always our system. We know where each other are. I know I've worded that terribly. Poor use of the English language there, Mike. But, oh, Syracuse. I mean, you can afford to be that calm when you're 3-0 up. But clean sheet, question mark. It's looking likely. Emre. He's been good in this match, Emre has as well. The other goal scorer. It's good, actually. Finally. Right, hold that thought. Hey, for Marlon falls over. 2 minutes of stoppages. Oh. It's good to have a match where I've scored a few goals and none of them are scored by Torres. I mean, he did miss the penalty. But that's a good sign. Because Frey Bentos has been into the players. He's been into the players. Does that even make sense? But he has got on to the players and said, look, you can't rely on Tesco's. We need the other players scoring. Anyway, let's get to the next game. That was comfortable in the end for Newcastle. It's the FA Cup, and it is away at Sunderland for this first leg. And a derby for the FA Cup. Over 2 legs. I'd like the FA Cup to be 2 legs, I must admit. Because obviously in real life, it's knockouts, and you get drawn home or away. And in the old days, and like I'm explaining this to you, you all know, but in the old days, if you drew, then there's a replay at the other place then. I would like it to be 2 legs. There's an idea for the FA. More football for the players, that's what they need, don't they? They don't play enough already. Anyway, we're in the change strip, the FA Cup strip. Big shout out to Lewis again. It's the Lewis episode. Who made the kits. And, go on. Oh, yeah, these got the FA Cup badges on the sleeves. Fantastic kits. Anyway, is Smith. Delap. Is Delap the guy who had the long throw in? Ah, come on. I'm sure it was. Was it Rory Delap? So, Fernandinho just getting a stern lecture on this occasion from the referee. Is that Dean Smith who went on to manage Villa or Brentford and then Villa? Oh, it can't be the same guy. Was he playing around now? 2005? Can't be him. Just because it's a D Smith, one of the most common surnames in England. I think it is the most common. Oh, it's a foul. It's a free kick. I was going nowhere. What's he doing there? Right, Babayaro. So, what's that from Babayaro? You would have missed it because I edit these in-betweeny bits, between the matches, basically. I've gone with a different 11 to freshen things up because I probably will play the next match. And I did check. It's Celtic away. Now that is a bogey ground for me in this. Away at Celtic. I don't think I've ever won it. So I'll play that as well. So, like I say, I've freshened everything up. That'll be a Premier League game, if you were wondering. So we're playing a second string here, but it's a very strong second string because the squad is so deep now. A Bodo. Nzogbia, right. Ah, Nzogbia, what's that? It's Smith. Yeah, it's definitely the most common surname in England, Smith. Hold that thought. Nzogs. That's good from Nzogs. A Bodo! It's corner. I think he's blasting that wide, a Bodo, then. Yeah, that was going extremely wide. Oh, not bad. But nearly. I'm not going to do it. Martins. Oh, what's happening? Amiobi! When he starts, he scores. When he starts, he scores. He's a great option to have, either coming off the bench or starting in these cup games. And this is good stuff, guys. I'm more confident today. I mean, we get a load of luck there, don't we? But yeah, back to Smith. Really boring, I know, guys. But I think the most common name, first and second in England, is John Smith, I want to say. Any John Smiths watching? I mean, of course, they called that bear John Smith, didn't they? I only just realised that. I've never thought about that before. Maybe that was why. Big shout out to John Smith. It's Fernandinho now. Martins. Go on. Oh, he likes that. Martins. I've scored a couple of goals with him like that. Usually with a lot more power, and the keeper would just kind of panic and let it in at his near post. I have scored quite a few like that with him. He is quick, Martins. We'll miss that pace. He is the quickest player in the team, I think. Zogbia. He just feels weird on the ball, Martins. It's hard to explain. He's got a bit of a heavy touch on him. He's not the best of finishers, but his stats in this are just insane. He doesn't play like he should play, though, because his stats are so good. Right, Sirigu, who's playing another match here. Forgot to mention that. He's still on a red up arrow. I mean, I don't know what the guy eats. I don't know what he consumes. I've heard that he is extremely partial to... Partial to? Is that right? Does that sound right? He loves a Greggs, basically, and he lives on Greggs sausage rolls. So, make of that what you will. In Zogbia, he's getting fouled, ref. That don't sound right to me. He's partial too. My mind's gone blank. Help me out, guys. Help me out. A Bodo. in Zogbia. There's a little whippy. It's a good ball in that. We are mixing up the play a bit more in this episode. Short corners, deep corners. Playing it on the floor across their goal. Through balls, but also trying the odd whippy as well. Like that. Oh, it's a delicious pass across the goal. It's as good as it gets, that pass. I can't get my words out because I'm so excited. It was exquisite. Still thinking about that word. I'm partial to a sausage roll. Dearie me, I'm going to be embarrassed when I watch this back. Right. I've said this before, guys. You wouldn't believe it, but I have passed. I did pass my English GCSE. I was really proud of that. I was really good at English in school. What happened? What happened? Lawrence. Is that Liam Lawrence? Trying to think what year it was. 2005. So, I don't know. Basila to Latalik. They've signed him, I think, in the game. Because he was at Liverpool. Hold that thought, Martins. Not to him. It was to the guy in the middle. It was supposed to be a little Mr. Softy. It's Welsh. Anthony Latalik. Was he at Sunderland? I think he might have been at Sunderland, actually. Oh, on a bit of a knife edge this game. Newcastle, definitely the better side here with the better players. This Sunderland team is not a good team on paper. I mean, yeah, they've got a lot of bang average players. And that's being kind. Proper British cloggers. Nothing wrong with being a British player. I'm British. But playing in that stereotypical 80s, 90s fashion. Anyway, it doesn't end, but it's 1-0 at half time. I don't want it to end. I'm enjoying this. I want to score more goals and just kill this cup tie off so we can chill in the second leg. Win. Doesn't win it. Is Welsh. Is Dean Smith. Fernandinho tries to get over to him. Superb. I think Fernandinho can play right back as well, you know. And that's where he's found himself there. He might be off. He's not. He's not. Ah, ref with a late flag there. I was in two minds whether to play it, and then ultimately I shouldn't have, but you got to try these things. Ah, the ever-reliable Stephen Carr. Inzogbia with space. That's brilliant from Inzogbia. Ref, just play on. He's done the player. I'm in on goal there, 1-on-1. I wish they wouldn't do that. The ref's in this game. PES 6, he lets that go, doesn't he? Right, I'm gonna... Oh, don't try that, Mike, with Babiaro. I don't think he's scored a goal in his life, has he? Right, Amiobi. Nzogby. Oh, he's stretching there in Zogs. Oh. Right, Fernandinho. Come on, let's get another goal at. Scotty Parker. Oh. Camilla Parker bowls there. Should have finessed it, really. Just drives it or drills it. Hey. Hey. Right. Bordeaux. Baba. Yarrow. Camilla Parker bowls. Carr. Oh, it's good from Carr, but he's giving it away. He's giving it away. He needs to get back in position. He's trying to win the ball. He won't give up. Look at that. The ever-reliable Stephen Carr. He's fantastic. Then he wins the foul. That's what he does. He's not flashy. If he makes a mistake, he will chase and hound that ball down until he wins it back. Every single time. That is why he's captain when Emre... Oh, Fernandinho. Oh, he should be okay. That's why when Emre isn't playing and Baines isn't playing, the two captains, he is always our captain. Mr. Reliable. The ever-reliable. Stephen Carr. Big shout out to Stephen Carr. Is Kylie Minogue. That's brilliant from Parker. That's absolutely brilliant from Scotty Parker. Babayarro's been poor, isn't he? I mean, he is crap. You do notice the difference in quality when he's playing over Baines. He's done well there, though. Here he is. Oh, Amiobi. Can Newcastle get another goal and probably kill this tie? I think 2-0 would do it. 2 away goals against these. These are awful. Ref. Right. It's given free kicks to Babiaro because in my save, in my settings, I've got Baines on them. So obviously, when Baines isn't playing, it's giving them to Babiaro, and I'm too lazy to change it because we're 2-0 up. No, we're 1-0 up, aren't we? We're not 2-0 up. Right. Amiobi. Ref. Sunderland getting frustrated now. Right, who's on? You're on. A Bordeaux. This is good, this is. Ah, that's not good. A Bordeaux out wide there. Didn't really know what to do with it. I mean, he's just a pure midfielder. He doesn't want to be out on the wing doing tricks. He doesn't know how. And Zogbia won't get to that in a million years. Oh, ref! Jagielka is penalised. Elliott comes on for Dean Smith. If it is Dean Smith, we'll never know. Well, we will know because we can look it up. The power of Google. Hey! Okay. Oh, Babayaro, he's at it. He's at it. Sirigu. I mean, everyone in this game has been playing very, very well, except that one player, Babayaro. He stunk the place out. And I don't want to take him off because we're resting Baines, basically. There's no point. There's no point. Got to think long term. Got to think about the season as a whole. That's going to go out, isn't it? Nah. Right, okay. With that said, Fernandinho's shattered. And Zogbia. Let's try that. So on comes Diego Tardelli, who generally plays when Torres doesn't. But I thought, let's give Amiobi a go here. He always scores for us, and he has again. He's on a form arrow, a good one. So Diego Tardelli off the bench. Oh my... See, this is why I want 2-0 or 3-0. Right, go. I think he's on. Hey, Babayaro does well there. It's got to be said. But look at the strength from Delap. Some good midfield battles in this. Welsh thinks about it. Plays it to his mate. Gets it back. And that should be ours. Is Dos Santos. Nice and calm. That's what we do. We keep things calm. A Bodo. And then we could set up an attack. Amiobi. I'm using the radar here because there's a lot of space. He's offside. I can't play it to you. You're offside. Dos Santos. He's a tall lad, isn't he, Dos Santos? Have I said that before? Parker. Camilla Parker Bowles. Outstanding. I think he's offside. Yeah. The football, though, is back. We're playing some really nice moves here. We're playing some good football. Again, we're using the triangles, which I can only achieve in a 4-3-3. I can't play like this in any other system. Like I've said before on other episodes, I'm kind of married to the 4-3-3. I absolutely love it. It's what I've always played. 4 minutes of stoppages. Maybe, actually. There's been a lot of stoppages. 4 minute stoppages. There's been a lot of stoppages. There has, though, hasn't there? Lots of fouls, lots of niggles. Martins. Oh, come on, game. Hey, Kylie Minogue goes for goal. Bardo to Amiobi. Amiobi just drives. Yeah, it's been that, hasn't it? Over and over again. Like I say, lots of niggly fouls. Been a bitty game of sorts. Oh my days. Okay. Martins. Idea was good. Lawrence just boots it. Come on, we'll take this 1-0 now and get out of it. There we go, it is full time. Okay, let's get to the Celtic game then, guys. We are at Celtic Park, but it's not Celtic Park as we know it, because for some reason the patch hasn't worked for this. So we're going to get PS2 pitch, I think, or PS2 textures, maybe? I don't know. I don't think we'll get the textures. In any case, it's not Celtic Park, even though it just said it was. We'll pretend it is, guys. I think this happened last time we came out. I remember saying the same thing last season or season before. I think Celtic... I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the pitch then. It's not too bad, but it's got that PS2 feeling about it, isn't it? Right, this is a huge match because... Well, we saw at the top of the video. I don't know where we are in the league because I haven't checked since then. We beat Rangers 3-0, didn't we? Then we had the cup game. But I don't know what Chelsea have been doing. So we'll see at the end of this episode. But first, we have to win our games. And that includes winning this. Yeah, look, we've got the dodgy default or generic ad boards. The Sun, Ben Sherman. So the patch hasn't worked for this. I'll have to take a look, actually, at the map text file just to see if it's matching the bin folders or bin files after this game. Anyway, here's Agath. I liked him. I thought he's very good. I think this Celtic team are handy, actually. We'll soon find out. I said the same again about Rangers. One of their players is wearing a swimming cap. Can you see him, guys? Here he is. Pearson. He's got a bloody swimming cap on. He's just fallen over as well. It's Varga, swimming cap. If swimming cap scores in this episode or in this match, I am going to laugh a lot after we've called him swimming cap. Kamara. That's brilliant from Michael Carrick. Robin. Come on, Robin. You need a good game here, mate. You need a good match. You need a goal, really. It's a nice ball to Vermaelen, that. This is where the space is now, down here. Oh, they get over quickly, Celtic, though, don't they? Look at them covering their zones. Oh, swimming cap to Nakamura. It's going to be a foul. He's a good player, wasn't he, Nakamura? Some quality players out there. Got John Virgo at centre-back. Got Varga as well. I remember him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maloney. Is that Sean Maloney? Don't know his first name. He is offside. So they've got a sprinkling of good players, and then they've got some bang average ones, haven't they? They've got Lacken or Lassen. I don't remember him. Torres. Diego Capel. This is a team, I know I said it earlier, that I always struggle against. These and West Brom in PES 5. Dos Santos. I should have had a shot with Dos Santos. Arthur Boric. Absolutely fantastic goalkeeper. No disrespect to Celtic fans. I never understood why he was there for so long. I mean, obviously he loved the club and the city and the fans. But he could have played at a Milan or somewhere, couldn't he? I think he could have. I mean, Celtic obviously hoovering up league titles, always in the Champions League. But Boric could have actually challenged to win the Champions League with the likes of AC Milan, etc. But was he that good? Was he good enough? Or is nostalgia clouding my judgment here a little bit? Anyway, Agath. Oh. Right, okay. Think about this. Think about this. The Kellenberg, by the way, is playing, guys. As you could see there. It's time for him to get some minutes. Maxi Pereira. That's good, that. Dos Santos. Torres. Ref! Sometimes they're giving us penalties, them. And it's always soft. I don't like getting penalties for that. But you kind of expect it in PES 5. Oh, Emre to Dos Santos to Torres. We're playing some good football again, though. Nakamura will just get a telling off. That's nice. Carrick. That's poor from Michael Carrick. Still yet to score for Middlesbrough. For Newcastle. Why have I got Middlesbrough on the mind? Because he manages them probably. He was. Anyway, last time I checked. Right, Vermaelen. Get to that. He does. Baines. Emre. All these players nice and fresh because they were rested in the FA Cup, of course. Boom song. Come on. Swimming cap. With a lovely ball. But Vermaelen is onto it. Calm from Tommy Vermaelen. He's always calm on the ball. Torres. Oh, it's always that foul. Okay. I was... Swimming cap was putting me off in the wall. I held diagonal down, guys, I promise. You know me, I don't like to give away free kicks from there, like by chipping it over the wall or whatever. But, I mean, that's exactly what I just did, just give it away. Come on, Mike. Very cagey match. Not a lot of quality on show. We are playing better in general, though, Newcastle. Oh, my God. It's Swimming Cap. He's putting me off. I can just see this beacon of a head. It's like a, those flashing lights at zebra crossings. Look at him. Right, Baines. Diego Capel. Torres. Diego Capel. This is good. Oh, he could have gone down. That's what she said. Dos Santos. Oh, I got the childish joke in there. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. He's everywhere, isn't he, Swimming Cap? He's trying to put... Oh, he's trying to put me off all of the set pieces that I'm on. Emre. Carrick. Emre. Oh, that's superb from Emre there. Oh, careful. Into stoppage time then. Very frustrating stuff. And it's... We just got to stay focused rather than get frustrated because it is 0-0. We need one goal, essentially. Oh, Diego Capel. He's on one today. Oh, no. Mike, just shoot. Or do whatever. Or basically do anything other than what you just did. I can't get my words out. Very, very excitable, guys. It's the spinach and the curry, I'm telling you. Does things to me. Right, Maxi Pereira. But what I was getting at is, yeah, let's stay focused. I noticed when I was editing the PES 5 episodes, the previous one or two, I was getting frustrated. You could hear it in my voice. I just got to chill and enjoy the games at the end of the day. Because when I'm enjoying it, I play better. Swimming Cap. I remember this guy, Owusu Ibai. I don't know how you say it, but I do remember him. His Lassen. Oh, come on. Lassen will take the free kick. Is a Gath. Oh, that's a wonderful strike from a Gath. What an effort that is. What an effort. Good save as well from Stekelenburg. Oh my days. That was a wonderful ball. Oh, we got away with one there. We got away with one there. So it's all about winning the league this season. But Newcastle, well, they didn't look like challenging for the league over the last few episodes. Can't score goals, playing poor. Playing a lot better in this episode, but all that hard work could be undone in this match. Emre. It's going to go out for a corner. If Celtic... Yeah, if Celtic win this, or if we draw this, it was all for nothing. Ultimately, maybe, I don't know. Robin! Right, Emre. Coming up to the hour now. This is serious business, this. Didn't mean to go back to Emre in the first place. What was I going to say? Because Chelsea will just keep winning their games. They will keep... Make no mistake about it. Torres? I don't think Torres has scored, has he, in this episode? Torres. Dos Santos. Oh, come on. Because, yeah, we got to pounce. Ooh, we got to pounce. If Chelsea slip up anywhere, we've got to be ready to pounce. As was the... But the Premier League was like that around this time. I always remember Chelsea were a machine. And Man United at the time when they were challenging them, a little bit later on than that season, had to be on it every game. Because Chelsea rarely slipped up. Oh, Torres. Oh, it's pinging about a bit. Keeper. Coming at the 70 minutes. Oh, come on, take it. Oh, he's going to kick it. He was stuck in that animation where you can't roll it out. That is a major bugbear of mine with PES 5, that. I don't know why it does it. It's not exclusive to PC. It would do it on the PS2 as well. Emre! Oh my God, Boric just catches that like it's nothing. And there was a fair old bit of power on that. Right, boom song. Emre. Have to think about some substitutions. Okay. BT is coming on. We need some attacking options, I think. Robin for Martins. I'm going to leave Torres on. But I'm going to switch him out wide. Which is a weird thing to do. But I've done weird things before and won games. So we've got Diego Tardelli, who is not as dynamic as Torres. He's playing through the middle as the 9. And Torres will be up on the left. But we can cut in with him. That's the plan anyway. We've got more firepower. Got another striker on. Might have to do that more. Diego Tardelli. Diego Tardelli. It's his first touch of the ball. It's the winner, surely. How long's left? 23 years of age. He's been a good signing. He's got so much low... I'll try that again. I love this. He's got such a low centre of gravity, this lad, on the ball. It's glued to his feet, basically. Torres is a much better player, but it kind of ricochets off him a lot. That's brilliant, that. Diego Tardelli, he did score in his debut in the Champions League for us. Wonderful stuff. There's ages left. I thought it was 86 minutes for some reason. That's brought me back down to earth with a bump. Okay. Right. Come on. Tackle. It's all gone quiet. Mike is nervous, as you can probably tell. I'm concentrating though, guys. So now we're coming up to the 80th minute. That's a wonderful ball. And Celtic, you could see, have changed tactics. Look at the space now in between their midfield and defence. Their midfield's pushing up. Their swimming cap. Their midfield's really pressing up. That's a red card for me. It's not, but it should be because I want to win. Yeah, it's about right. It's not a red. Nakamura's been doing that quite a bit though, isn't he? Fouling my players. Feisty player? Was he a feisty player in real life? I can't remember. I know swimming cap was. Martins. Anyway, Art to Boric will boot it. Long Dos Santos should win that. He does. Tall lad. Swimming cap done so well there. Right. He's not going to get to that, is he? He does. He does get to it. Martins. Okay, think. Martins. Martins is doing Martins things. Oh, it's not a bad idea. But, this is open now, this match. Newcastle searching for a winner, or rather their goal to seal it, I should say. Celtic obviously hunting for an equaliser, and that's why there's so much craziness going on there. Because this is too crazy. Torres. Yeah, it's been an episode without a Torres goal. I mean, obviously you can get one now. He's going to have to, but we are in stoppage time. Right, I'm not crossing this. I'm going to keep this in the corner. Not a chance am I crossing this. I didn't mean to run it out, though. Torres. Okay. Right, come on, ref. I can't remember how much is added. Was it 3 minutes or 4? Here we go. Celtic with one more chance, then. CPU is going to play until they score. You watch. Gath going nowhere, though. We forced him back. Here's Nakamura. Fai's there, though. It is full time. The perfect episode. 3 wins, 0 goals conceded. And we're scoring goals at last. Although, with that said, only the first match was 3-0, then it was 1-0 and 1-0. But we'll take it. We'll check the league. It's the Champions League. That'll be the beginning of the next episode. We'll open up that episode with the opening Champions League game. But for now, let's check the... We're joint top! Chelsea have lost. No, they've drawn 2. I don't know what's happened. I can't do the math because I'm silly. Anyway, the next episode will be Barcelona away. Hold on a sec. Have we seen the groups? Fiorentina, hey, big shout out to Fiorentina. I don't think we've seen the group, so the draw's been made. Oh, that's a horrible group. It's a group of death. Look at that group. Oh, guys, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Look out for the next episode coming very soon.